decided to go ahead and do this one live because I'm getting started a little bit late, and I don't want you all waiting for your spirit message too late in the day. So I'm going to go ahead and just do it live today. The Third Eye Thursdays are when I ask Spirit to deliver us the message that they want to deliver us, whatever they think we should know today. I come into this with no agenda, no prompt cards. I've got a couple of decks here, and I'll pull from whatever deck I am asked to pull from. And then depending on how this goes, if anyone pops into today's reading to see what Spirit's message is, if they have a question pertaining to the message from Spirit, I will be happy to go ahead and pull a few cards, because I'm just feeling like there may be someone out there today that needs a reading. So if you have a question, go ahead and pop it in the chat box. All right. Here we go. I think I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling. By the way, it is, or dealing, by the way, it is January 23rd, 2025. So it's Thursday, January 23rd. Yeah, I'm just sitting here, and I feel like I'm not ready to deal yet. I just got to keep on shuffling until it's time to start pulling. That's one of the things that's most important about Third Eye Thursdays, is just really listening to Spirit and their guidance and letting them direct this entire encounter. So, Spirit, ancestors, universe, could we please have your message today, whatever you want us to know? Could be about absolutely anything. What do they need to hear? What do you want to be thinking about? What's your message? One more shuffle, I think. Okay. Ace of Swords. All right, so something starting new. This will be something starting new. The World card coming in here. Wow. All right, this is going to be a big reading. Page of Cups, Lovers in reverse, Death in reverse. Okay, so I'm feeling like these go here. And then we'll go like this. No turning back. There's no looking back. If you have recently made a decision to change something in your life, maybe it's to embark on something brand new. Let me fix this a little bit. I don't think you can see all the cards here. That's a little better. You know what? I guess I should have done this sooner. There we go. That's a little better. All right. So this is the reading of no turning back. You've got the Ace of Swords, the World, and the Page of Cups. That is very much about new beginnings, bringing new things into your life, trying new things, keeping your mind on something new. It's like you've had this clarity, this insight, this new idea, and now that like you've seen it, it can't be unseen. That's the kind of information that's coming in today. Ace of Swords, the World, and the Page of Cups are all about having this new idea that's changed things for you, and you're looking at people and the world in a very different way than you did before. It may cause you to have to break away from some of your old relationships. I think that's why this Lovers card is coming in reverse, and then the Death card in reverse. This is the hardest thing for people to go through, is the disappointment of things not working out with other people, the relationships that are really important to us. That could be romantic, it could be friendships, it could be where you work, it could be the relationship with yourself. You know, we have these ideas and these concepts about who we are as people, and then all of a sudden we have this epiphany, and it's like, wow, everything that I thought I knew is wrong. You know, and now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. And it can be kind of disappointing. You know, we can be disappointed in ourselves for thinking certain ways, or being certain ways, or doing things certain ways, and then we have to go and fix it. Sometimes we have to make amends. We have to go and repair some of the damage before moving on. And That's another reason why the Death card is coming here in reverse, because now that we have this new idea, this clarity about things, and it's causing us, it's motivating us to make big changes. We're realizing that we have to go back and clean some things up before we can fully move forward with this clean slate and clarity. And that's, the Knight of Pentacles coming in here in reverse. It's like some things have to come to an end, and we've got to clean those things up. These disappointments here of the Five of Cups, and it's like we won't get the new opportunity until we've cleaned these things up. So this is the growth process. This is the evolution, the growth, the change. And that's what Spirit is telling us today. Like, look, now that you have made this decision because you have new information, you've got to figure out how to tie up the loose ends, because you're never going back. But in order for you to make a clean break moving forward, you've got to fix these things here. So let's see, is there one more card to pull? Yes, it can be kind of confusing, but now that you have this clarity, and that's why this Seven of Cups is in reverse, you know what areas to be focusing on. And you have to keep on referring back. If this is such a crossroad, such a pivotal moment kind of reading, because it's really talking about how we are embarking on the newness that we've discovered and cleaning up our past. So, okay, is there one more card? Seven of Wands in reverse. If you want to be successful in these changes, you've got to be able to take care of the old stuff. And if you can't take care of the old stuff, you might falter a bit. You might slip back into some old ways. You might find yourself stumbling on this course. So, all right, I'm gonna adjust the camera a bit. That was our Third Eye Thursday reading. That's the message from Spirit. So if anyone has questions about that reading, now's a great time to chime in, and I'll go ahead and answer a few questions today. So let me go ahead and take a look at what's coming in here. Black and Blue, hi, good morning. We don't really see my, I know. I wanted to show the cards. I wanted to make sure you guys saw all those cards and the way that they were laid out. Rodolfo Erdogan, another con artist. Okay, I'm sorry you feel that way. Bausliki, it's kind of blurry. Is it blurry? Am I having like some trouble with the streaming this morning? I don't know, maybe. Good morning, Stephen Yuri. Okay, so that was the Third Eye Thursday reading. I see that I have a couple of people in here. Does anyone have any questions? I'm going to do just a couple of card readings for people stopping in today. So, okay, good. I'm glad it's coming through clearly. All right. If anyone has any questions, I'll go ahead and pull some cards for you. We've got about, I don't know, I'll tack on another 10 minutes or so to today's video, since I'm doing it live. And then, just get some questions answered for anyone who has a question. So who's got a question? Who would like to find out some information through tarot, find out what Spirit wants you to know? If you have any questions about how the Third Eye Thursday reading pertains to you, I can pull cards on that. Let me know. Pop something in the chat box. Spirit, thank you for that Third Eye Thursday reading. I think that was really important. All about tying up those loose ends. Can't unsee what's been seen. Good morning. No questions today? Nobody's coming in here with any questions? I'm not going to keep you all on the hook here. Let's see if there's any more cards that Spirit wants me to pull. And then I'll do one more quick check, and then I will let you guys go, and you can just enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Is there anything else we need to know for today? Should I pull from the other deck? I'm feeling like I should pull from the other deck. This is the Wiley deck. This deck is like, I think it's PVC or something, and so the cards are crazy slippery, And, you know, sometimes I enjoy that because I have even less control over what cards are coming out. The pineal gland. I wasn't, but maybe I am. I don't know. Ari the Aries Princess. Hey, good morning. Nice to see you again. Hope all is well. I'm going to go ahead and just pull to see if Spirit has any more messages coming through for us this morning on Third Eye Thursday. And if you have a question, I'm happy to pull some cards for you as well. Oh, look at that. They're all slipping and sliding all over the place. All right. Okay, well, this one's coming out. 3 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, this definitely pertains to the Third Eye Thursday reading. For some of us, it really is about not being prepared to let go of some of those important relationships in our life. It's like we have these friends, these relationships, family relationships that we've built ourselves around. And then we come to this point where we learn something new. We have an epiphany. We evolve into the next stage of our own growth. And once we get there, sometimes we find it really difficult to bring our loved ones with us. Sometimes they refuse to see what we see because they just aren't ready yet. And sometimes it's not even that they're refusing or that they aren't ready. It's that once we know what we know, there's just no going back. And it can be absolutely devastating to move on from people from our past. And that is something that a lot of people are going to be going through. Yeah, I mean, this is the message coming in from Spirit, and this is such a clear message pertaining to the cards I've already pulled for Third Eye Thursday. You know, Spirit talking about moving forward, moving on, and having that Death card in reverse where it's really tough to move forward and keep going ahead. And here is why it's going to be tough for some of us. It's the heartbreak. It's not being able to look past that heartbreak, not being able to let go of the attachments and the friendships from the past. Really, really hard to do. Gotta let some of those. We've been getting this card a lot in the past week. This 8 of Swords. This is that card of false self-imprisonment when we keep ourselves bound by our beliefs. We keep ourselves constrained. And it's really like having this clarity now is releasing us from some of the bondage. And we now feel free, like we're free to move, but then we don't want to move anywhere because if we move, we're leaving people behind. It's almost akin to like Stockholm syndrome of growth. You know, it's like, okay, I know that I can step out, or maybe Plato's cave, you know, I know that I can move around freely now, but do I really want to? So much going on. 10 of Pentacles would suggest universe wants you to remember that the world is your oyster. You're still in a safe place. You're not only safe in this cocoon that you've been building all this time. You can also be safe outside of the cocoon. There's so much ready for you and available for you, for all of us. And we're getting that reminder. I love that we just got the 10 of Pentacles. And it's also a reminder with the 10 being an ending card, it's a reminder that we don't have to burn any bridges, you know? We can end things in a clean way, in a way that leaves everyone feeling content and happy, and then just step forward. All right. So yeah, there was definitely some more coming in with that Third Eye Thursday reading. Let me go ahead and clear these out. And I see some comments coming in, so I'm going to go ahead and read through these comments. Let's see. Lady Divine, nice to see you. Yes, in like those comic books. Anything from Tia? Let's see. What can I look for today to continue raising my vibration? Trey, you have the first question in here, and then Stephen, Yuri, you're next up. Anything from Tia? This answer is for Trey, having to do with Tia. Look at these cards. Like, just can't quite get them. All right. Anything from Tia for Trey? What's going on with Tia for Trey? And I have kind of small hands, so that makes this job with these cards even trickier because these are much bigger than my normal deck. I guess it's good. It's good for my brain to have to figure out how to navigate with this new deck here. Tia and Trey. What's coming in from Tia? Tia is getting some clarity, and she is letting go of some things. Okay, so Trey, Tia is making some decisions right now. Tia is looking at her options and starting to weed through the ones that she's not interested in, the options that don't bring her satisfaction. And that is giving her a great deal of clarity. She's seeing things from a new perspective now. Where does that put you? Not in a bad spot. You know, it could be that she's feeling like you are the person she can run to for some fun, to have a good time, to celebrate. The Knight of Swords, like in terms of where she's placing you in this Seven of Cups situation here, like she's really weeding through. She's really making sense of the people in her life, the aspects of her life that are important to her, and figuring out who and what fits where. And you fit it very clearly for her. That's why you've got this Knight of Swords coming in an area where she feels celebratory, where she feels like having fun. She has a good time with you. And she feels like, you know, when the Three of Cups comes in, it also represents a solid foundation to build upon, because it's that three, it's that triangle, right? So the pyramid, and having that solid foundation and being able to grow from there. So you're in a really good spot with Tia. And the Wheel of Fortune card coming in here at the end of your reading is like, yeah, things could really go very well for you two. Is it going to be very romantic? I don't know if this is going to be a long-term romance. Still need some conflicts resolved. I'm not thinking that you and Tia are going to be a love match. Like a long-term love match. There are going to be areas that you don't fulfill for each other. You've got, can you see these cards coming in here? You've got the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Wands, the Five of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and then the Magician. Like you and Tia are going to have really good chemistry together, and you're going to have lots of things that go very well, and you're probably going to bring out some good stuff. You're good in terms of companionship and sort of bringing out the best in each other. You're going to mesh well. But I feel like with this Ace of Cups coming in reverse, there are going to be aspects of each of you that aren't completely fulfilling for each other, that would result in you guys not really making like a long-term love match. All right, so that's for Trey. You and Tia, that's what's going on there. I think things are in a pretty good spot. So have fun. Have fun with Tia. Keep being there. Bring fun and excitement and joy and celebration to each other. That's where you guys are going to find your greatest harmony. with each other. All right, let's see. Stephen Yuri, what can I look for today to continue raising my vibration? Let's find out. That's a great question. Oh, breaking free from attachments and being bound. Maybe this is the how or the why. Okay, Five of Cups coming in reverse, and then the Four of Swords. Okay. All right, Seven of Cups upright, Knight of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, the Tower in reverse, Death upright. All right. Well, I feel like this is the why, like feeling stuck, feeling trapped, having a hard time getting out of that feeling of entrapment, feeling stuck, not being able to go anywhere. And your mind sort of wandering. Seven of Cups, it's like you have all of these ideas for things that maybe you'd rather be doing, and you can't go anywhere. You can't do it. Knight of Swords coming in reverse, and then the Five of Swords. It's like, what a disappointment. You know, like, what do you do with all this energy? Well, the Tower in reverse coming in, you're still dealing with upheaval. You're still kind of going through this. Death, there's got to be something that you let go of. You've got to let go of something. What is it that you need to let go of? The Magician in reverse, Temperance in reverse. Okay, let go of trying so hard to make things work. There's a lot of struggling. There's a lot of struggling to make things turn out a certain way, to make things happen a certain way, losing patience, feeling frustrated, the emotions, just a lot of very strong emotions here. Can you do something to raise your vibration? Oh, this is interesting. I just read this morning, and now it's coming in. I think you need to learn something. I think today your key to raising your vibration is going to be about learning something. Dive in to enhance something cognitive. Pick a subject and learn something new about it. The reason I'm saying that is because the message is coming through very, very clearly. I can picture, I can feel what is going on. And early this morning, I read something that was written about Merlin. And it's funny because my son, Mirthan, just walked into the room when I pulled this Queen of Swords. So it's like everything coming together. In order for you to raise your vibration today, learn something, because what I read this morning was that no matter what is going on, no matter how frustrated you are, out of control you're feeling, whatever's going on in the world, if you can focus on learning something new, all of that can be resolved. So Stephen Yuri today, Queen of Swords, get some clarity and learn something new. All right? Yeah. Nine of Wands. You're almost at the end here. Whatever what you're going through, you're going to be out of soon. Just keep on trucking. Just keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. The World card. If this card doesn't raise your vibrations, I don't know what does. All right. Mirthan, good timing. Very good timing. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Thank you for that reading. Thank you for all of that information that just came through. I hope that helps you raise your vibrations today, Stephen. All right. Trey, nothing spiritual, shadow work. Stephen Yuri, can you give your explanations on the cards? How long do humans need to do shadow work? All right, Trey, how long do humans need to do shadow work? Your whole life. Your whole life we're doing shadow work. Sometimes it's necessary to doing shadow work. Does Jupiter made the moon, sun? Sun is doing shadow work now. That's okay. Working at Starbucks versus working at Dunkin'. Okay, can you tell me how would things be working at Starbucks versus working at Dunkin'? All right, Ari the Aries princess. Let's find out the differences between Starbucks and Dunkin'. How is it working at Starbucks compared to Dunkin'? Starbucks versus Dunkin'. Starbucks versus Dunkin'. Knight of Cups in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. 3 of Wands in reverse. Oh, you're definitely not getting cards that would say that you should work at Starbucks if you're working at Dunkin'. It's not enough is going to be different about working there that's going to bring you any real satisfaction. Knight of Cups coming in reverse is like Starbucks isn't all they're cracked up to be. 8 of Cups in reverse is like, no, this is, if you're going to go off and do something else, Starbucks is not the right path. Like make a change, but not in that direction. Page of Swords, you're thinking too small. That's in reverse. And then the 3 of Wands in reverse, it's like, no, that's just not an option. That's just not a good option. Like you gotta change something else. Death in reverse, it's like maybe it's time for you to absolutely do something very, very different, or it's not time to make a change yet. Justice in reverse, it's not gonna, you might not be treated fairly if you start at Starbucks, and I don't know what that means coming in, but it's not going to bring you the whatever it is you're looking for. 6 of Pentacles, maybe they'd pay you a little bit more than what you're making at Dunkin'. Maybe the benefits are a little bit better. Yeah, maybe, but still, it's like you're not getting cards here that would suggest that you should start working at Starbucks. Take some time to think about what else you could be doing. The Hermit card coming in here, the Lovers card coming in here, the 6 of Cups coming in, and then the Sun in reverse. Okay, it's really time for you to start thinking about what you want to do. If you want to get a new job, don't look for something familiar. Look for something new, novelty. Look for something fun. Look for something that is going to bring you. I'm wondering why the Lovers card is coming in here. What's this Lovers card mean? The Hierophant in reverse, Empress in reverse. Get out of the restaurant business. Get out of hospitality. Get out of that. It's definitely time for a change. Yeah, and then the 10 of Swords coming in here. It's time for a change. Time for you to try something new. Forget Starbucks. Even if you think that they would pay you a little bit more, which they might, you're not gonna. It's gonna be a dead end, is what it's gonna be. So scrap Starbucks. What can we be looking for? Chariot in reverse, the Tower, whatever it is that you want to be looking for isn't in the picture yet. You need this time with the Hermit. You need some time for introspection to think about a new direction, a new path. But this one here, dead end. This one in the restaurants and the hospitality, there's something better for you out there. So, but what is it? But what is it? You really feel trapped in this, and you might even be thinking about like bartending. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. Four of Wands. What can the Four of Wands represent? Have you ever thought of event planning? Aries, the Aries princess. Have you thought of event planning, party planning? Can you work at a place that does parties? If you're feeling like you want to be in the industry of hospitality or food, maybe even catering, wedding planning. Look, this is the direction for you. All right, at least for right now, even if it's not permanent. Forget Starbucks. There's something better for you. Talk to some people. That Lover's card coming in here makes me wonder if there's someone you are going to meet or someone who's already in your life that might be able to present you with this opportunity, this endeavor of getting into events, some kind of event situation. All right. Okay. Thank you for that reading. Trey, Aries reading. Love my mistakes. Sorry. No problem. No problem. So, okay. Thanks. Trey, are you thinking about teaching classes, please? No, I haven't actually thought about teaching any classes. And one of the reasons that I've sat down with some people before and helped them get started, but because my tarot experience is so deeply grounded in the messaging that I'm hearing in the moment, I find it difficult to sort of pigeonhole the cards, and I feel like I haven't found a good way of really teaching tarot without applying pigeonhole meanings to each card. You know, there's so much that comes through when I'm reading the cards that, you know, it comes through in the symbolism. It comes through like when people walk through the room and I get triggers and I hear things coming in, different messages. That's very difficult for me to communicate because it's always different. I don't know what to anticipate. So if I ever do figure out a good way to teach, I will let you know. Thanks for asking. Have a great day, Trey. Bahira, new here. Can I? Yes, Bahira, ask for a reading. Okay. Al Imran Maroof, what type of topic are you talking? Okay, so today we were doing the Third Eye Thursday reading, which is where I just asked Spirit to give us a message with no agenda. Like I don't have any preconceived notions. I don't pull any prompt cards. And today Spirit was very clear about awakening and moving on, not being able to unsee things that we've now seen and the effects that that has on our life, and then the difficulties of moving forward, what needs to be cleaned up and how to move forward with that new information. So if you're interested in that, I encourage you to rewind and look at the reading that's already been done. Right now we're at the point where I'm kind of just answering questions for people. Oh, it's really funny that you mentioned the hair, Francois, because I usually do my hair, but the air has been so dry around here that today I was like, I'm going to give my hair a break. I'm not going to add any like blow drying or heat or anything. So that's funny. I was going to say when I got on here today that it was Enfys Crazy Hair Day. All right. What is the message of the universe for me in different aspects of life? I really need guidance. I am filled with confusion. All right. Bahira, this is for you. What is the message of the universe for you today? Something that Bahira can apply to different aspects of her life or his life. I think Bahira's, their life. over here, different aspects. What is the message? What is the message, Spirit? What do we need to know for Bahira? Put those there, okay. I should really practice more with this deck. But I kind of like it. I kind of like how wily they are, and they're just all over the place. So I don't want to get too good at shuffling this deck. Oh, Bahira, okay, it's time for you to, A, find your cohort, find your friends, have some fun, all right? B, it's time for you to celebrate even the little things. So a message from universe for you is to start really appreciating and celebrating different aspects of your life. Find the things in each aspect of your life that can be celebrated, and then act on that celebration and pull people into that celebration with you. Another key feature of this card is the Mother, Maiden, Crone. You may be at a time in your life where you've got those three archetypes sort of coming together, and that is growth, all right? So you may be balancing out those three archetypes within yourself. That's really important. That's an important message. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords upright, Page of Wands. Okay, if there is an imbalance, if there are areas of your life that feel imbalanced, that feel unfair, that maybe you're putting more into than you're getting out of, or vice versa, maybe you're not putting quite enough into them and expecting too much in return, look at those areas of your life and see if there's something new that you can learn about them. Okay, the Page of Wands is about learning new things, being inspired, staying curious, and finding those little details that you can take a look at a little bit more closely. So take a look at those areas of your life, because those are the areas that may be causing you some pain, and that pain can be resolved by looking a little bit closer and rebalancing. Okay, anything else? Crossroads. We've got the Sun. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Okay, so trying to figure out what can bring you joy and creativity, but maybe you're a little bit creatively blocked right now. If you're working with a team, especially through a creative endeavor, see if you can lean into the communication a little bit more. You're getting a lot of threes today. A lot of threes today. And then the Ace of Pentacles. I want you to focus on the number 3. I want you to look for the number 3. While you're going through your day asking for breadcrumbs, the universe, your spirit guides and ancestors are going to be trying to send you some messages, some signs to help kind of guide you along the way. Keep an eye out for the number 3. 3 of anything. 3 birds, the time, 3 cars in a row that are all the same color, and then focus on what you're thinking about in that moment, okay? And then see how that helps you get guided along in your path. And you're working on foundation right now. You're building from the bottom up, okay? So that too. If you can do these things that universe is asking you to do, that creative block is going to dissipate, and you'll be presented with a new opportunity. You'll see something tangible that is available to you, and you can act on it. All right, and that'll bring some fulfillment and some entertainment. It'll bring you something to do, something productive. Be productive. That's coming through right now for you. Do something with your hands and be productive. Even if you don't know what to do yet, just start. Just start. All right. Thank you for that reading for Bahira. All right, you're right. You can't pigeonhole the definition because it's how they blend together. Yeah. You're very welcome. I'm here. Did I miss my turn? Ari, yes. Your turn was a few minutes ago, so go ahead and rewind. I have done, oh boy, I think I've done 2 maybe 1 or 2 readings since yours. But yeah, you got an answer to your question about Dunkin' versus Starbucks. All right, it is getting close to where I'm going to be wrapping up here. I'm going to take Alexis. Am I doing free reads? Sorry, this is my first time seeing this pop. No problem. I'm so glad you're here. I think Alexis is the last person that asked for a reading. So Alexis, if you have a question, pop it in the chat and I will read your cards, and then I'm going to let everybody go and enjoy their day. Alexis, are you still in here? You might not still be in here. I've done some readings, I think, since you put your question in. Oh, here we go. I've recently gone through a breakup and I'm looking for guidance. Okay. Could we have guidance for Alexis, please, regarding the breakup, the recent breakup? Guidance on the breakup for Alexis, please. Look at these guys. Look at this. Just everywhere. I think that wanted to go that way. Put that back. You know what? This is what's happening right now. And here we go. All right. Alexis with the breakup. Some guidance, please. This one. It's not time to move on yet. It's time for you right now for some self-love. It's time for you to get reconnected with yourself right now. You need to get re-energized, and you need to do that by way of some introspection, learning how to love yourself again without the influence of the people around you, learning how to get energy from the universe, source energy to fill your cup. Spend some time just getting reinvigorated, rejuvenated, okay? It's not time for you to look for the next person or opportunity. Just kind of stay put for a minute. Yeah, you got to get like rebalanced. You got to get your mojo back. You got to get your creativity back, your life force energy, your self-satisfaction. You need some time to recover and get your confidence back again. And it's going to be important for you. This is an important moment for you where you need to get the confidence back from source, not looking outward. Don't look to other people to boost your confidence and reassure you that you're lovable. It's time for you to really love yourself right now. And then you'll be able to, and don't overthink anything. King of Swords coming in here. You're gonna potentially be very, very, very hard on yourself, and you're gonna blame yourself, and you're gonna create, potentially you could be creating some new beliefs about yourself instead of just giving yourself that time and love and care. Okay? Watch out for that. This is not, when I say introspection, I'm not being asked from Spirit to tell you to pick apart all of the ways in which you screwed up. Okay? That's not the kind of introspective work you're doing. Instead, you're getting quiet and you're feeling that life force energy within you, and you're loving that little golden Buddha on the inside. Okay? That's look, I'm reaching for this other deck here. And reconnect with your friends. All right? If you feel lonely, you don't need to feel lonely right now. You need to reconnect with your friends. Anything else from this deck? And then you've got a Queen of Wands again, this time in reverse. And then you've got the Four of Cups. And then you've got the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so, and then the World in reverse. You don't need to be seeking anything right now. You're not searching outward for anything right now. This is a very, very much an inward time for you to be just focusing on self-love and fulfillment. Like, you need that right now. That's why the timing is what it is. So that's your reading for today. That's your guidance on getting over this breakup. It has everything to do with self-love, and don't pick yourself apart, okay? And don't try to jump to the next. You're not looking for any kind of outside recognition right now. It all needs to come from inside source energy, all right? You're very welcome, Aries, the Aries Princess. I'm so glad. You're very, very welcome. All right, guys. That's it for today. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really enjoyed reading your cards today. I love sitting here with Spirit and getting this connected with everyone. So I will be back tomorrow for the Friday Fast 5. That's when we do the who, what, where, when, why. And I hope you have a great Thursday. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, and if you haven't already, please remember to like and subscribe and share this with anyone you think might find it beneficial or interesting. All right, thanks guys. I'll see ya.